I hate that timer. That timer is never gonna make it to 0. If that timer ever makes it to 0, I'll never stream again. That's it. Fucking hate that timer. This 5 minutes waiting for this are absolutely killing me. Anyway, welcome. New stream. This week in web development, episode 20. That's freaking crazy that we made it to episode 20. So thank you to everyone who's watching. As long as there's like one person watching and sending links, usually Kieran is sending all of the links, I'll keep doing this. So episode 20, that's freaking crazy. Welcome Alexander, Freefu, Ziku, whoever else is watching. Probably a lot of other people are watching, but don't be shy, say hi in the chat. Whether you're watching Periscope, YouTube, wherever you are. We're gonna do a short episode. Actually, all the episodes should be short. They should be 1 hour. Sometimes I go on a rant and we end up with a 1.5 hour episode. But this one is gonna be exactly 1 hour because the weather in Poland, I repeat, in Poland, it's 30 degrees. Even the weather widget on iOS said, high temperature warning critical. Hey, relax, it's 30. But still, it's insane. Which means this room is gonna get 40 degrees. And when it gets above 30, I get super salty. And by salty, I mean I'm gonna start talking shit. So we're gonna cut it short, we're gonna make it 1 hour. I'm gonna send you the link with the form right away. This is the only links are broke drives empty too. Cool. Great, that's fucking great. You can put your links in this Google Forms link up here. This link. Oh, I can touch it this time. Great. You can send all of your links. Anything that you have new that happened this week, whether that's your website, your library, your product, a tweet that you found, an article, whatever it is, put it in that Google form, and I'm gonna check some of the links. We're gonna discuss some of the links. There's one new thing today. Previously, I was doing this for no fucking reason, right? Previously, this is what happened. We would go to cc.co, and for no fucking reason, someone would get a license. Well, not anymore. That's not how it works anymore. I'm going to put this tweet here, and if you retweet the tweet, basically, I'll pick one person. Please remind me at the end of the show, at the end of the stream. Hate calling it a show. It's not a show. It's me rambling. Whatever. If you retweet the tweet, I'm gonna pick one of the winners with lucky retweet. And they're gonna get a free CC license for life. Awesome, right? So there's the tweet, there's the link. Send me your links. Let me see if I have anything so far, because I've tweeted out. Oh, we have 2 responses already. Perfect. Which means we can start with things instead of starting with me rambling about nonsense. That's great. Somebody said this avatar seems familiar. It seems like I know this person. Yeah, of course I know this. Is this Paul? Fuck off. Fuck off if we start with this. Where are we gonna end? Oh my fucking god. This is some React 3 fiber stuff. Jesus Christ, that's insane. I saw that's crazy. That's crazy. The animation doesn't seem as smooth here. But you will get the link at the end. Holy fuck. Are you kidding me? That looks smooth. And that's on the web. I repeat, something on the web looks smooth. That's a Christmas miracle. And I think it was made by Paul. I think that's his avatar. I don't know. But that's freaking insane. Whoever sent that, thank you very much. That looks amazing. Let's move on. What do we have next? We already have one more link, but we need more links. Last time we had 28 links, I think. And it kept literally the entire stream full of links. So otherwise, I'm gonna go on a random rant. So please send links. Cool tidbit. UA for RTX getting ray trace. I cannot even read the word. What the fuck does this mean? Caustic? Chaos? How do you even read this? Is a curved surface to each? Yeah, okay, cool. Doesn't matter. Let's see if it's a cool demo. That's crazy. But what does this have to do with web development? Whoever sent this? This probably was sent by Kieran. Kieran, if you're watching, if you're behind this link, this is not web development. Is it one of the coolest things I've ever seen? Yeah, it is. But still, it's crazy. All AA games have prisons in them everywhere. Hey Luhai, we have 0. Those are the links. Well, I guess that's the episode for today. Thank you very much for watching, and I will no, but we can browse Reddit, I guess, huh? Thank you for following, Luhai. Yeah, if you're just joining the stream, I'm gonna send this link again and again and again and again, and you can send these links here, your links here. Until you send some links, I'm just gonna browse. Wow, the creak of this arm. Hey, relax. It's like a grandpa. Relax. Let's see what is up. on Webdev, because you are not sending me. Oh, you already sent me links. That's what I'm talking about. We have 2 Twitter statuses. Okay, tweets. They're not called Twitter statuses, kids a grandpa. They're called tweets. They're moving forward on. Oh fuck me! For some reason Twitter doesn't open media for me, and that's gonna be a disaster for this stream. And probably I'm not gonna fix it ever. But media doesn't open for Twitter. I don't know what is the fucking problem with my browser. I even cleared the browser cache. Everything else still doesn't want to open, and it's annoying. It's annoying as hell that the media doesn't want to play. I'm gonna clear the cache for you right here. No, still doesn't want to open. Should I switch a browser? No, I'm not gonna do that. Well, that's unfortunate that I cannot see videos in tweets. Maybe it's gonna automatically fix itself, because if you know me, you know that I'm not gonna sit down, spend time in my week for fixing that. So thank you to whoever sent that link. We have to move on to the next one. Coming soon to Next.js, improve module not found errors. That's sweet. I love how Next.js does error reporting, and people have been commenting about it in my stream. Where we get the nice blurred background. I love how Next.js handles errors. This is even better for module not find. Awesome, perfect. What else do we have? Okay, you finally started sending links. Now we're talking. Your blog doesn't need a JavaScript framework. I'm straight up skipping that bullshit. You know what? My blog needs a JavaScript framework, and it's all right. And it's absolutely all right. And there's no Okay, here we go. To answer Louis High, CZ is a browser for developers, and you can check all the videos here just so I don't have to explain you everything. I've recorded videos for everything that it does, most of the stuff that it does on the landing page. You can check it at cz.co. But anyway, they got me started. Okay, let's fucking see this link. Whoever sent this, thank you, because that's gonna be the topic of the day. Let's fucking read this. At the beginning of this year, I decided it was finally time to port my website from a PHP-based CMS to a JavaScript-based static site generator, SSG. This was for a few reasons. After starting as a full-stack developer, this is like a recipe that starts with once upon a time my grandma something. Give me the recipe. I heard Gatsby was good. According to the official site, Gatsby is a free blah 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 blah. When I heard that I could write React and use this cool while still I was keen to give it a try. This sounds like progressive enhancement, but without the effort, I thought. Unfortunately, as with most other things that sound too good to be true, after some investigation, there turned out to be a catch. Wow, what is the catch? Here's what happens the first time a user visits a Gatsby site. The user requests a page. The server sends statically generated HTML documents to the user's browser, and the browser starts rendering the page. Now that the HTML document has arrived, the JavaScript bundle, including the React library, the entire React library? A few kilobytes? Oh shit! We have to prevent that. That cannot be a thing. Holy fuck. A user, usually a developer who reads your blog with unlimited network connection, is going to spend a few kilobytes on downloading a library? Holy shit, let's solve this! To the Batmobile! Let's read! Now that the HTML document, JavaScript is gonna be downloaded. Parsing and compiling in the background. Hey, it's compiling in the background. It's just text. Relax. Make yourself a cup of tea and relax, cause I can have my remote here, and this shit can compile JavaScript, so it's all good. The JavaScript is ready to run. The whole DOM gets hydrated with React components. But there's something not quite right here. My spidey sense tells me that I'm gonna reinvent blogs because I don't feel comfortable with this shit. Let's see where this goes. Gatsby forces you to load. Forces you. Like Gatsby is fucking, I don't know, an evil villain. And Gatsby is like, you fucking... Forces you to load the same page again, but as React components until the next... You don't notice any of this shit. Do you know what happens when the user visits a Gatsby site? Here, I'm gonna edit this fucking thing. You know what? Let me just... Oh, fuck it. Got me pissed now. Got me pissed. Whoever sent this article, sorry if you're the author, but my blog needs a fucking JavaScript framework, and it's fine. And that's the topic of the day. Don't send any more links. Don't even fucking bother sending any more links. I just wanted to do this, okay? I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna switch to the full mode. I'm gonna edit this fucker, and we're gonna edit this article. We're gonna say, here's what happened the first time a user visits a Gatsby website. Step number 1, this is what happens. The user visits the website, and they have unlimited data, And that's the end of the story. Step 2, please make some chamomile, cannot even tea, and relax a little bit. All is good. And then the rest of the article doesn't even... Okay, that's it. Well, cool. Kilobytes are bad. This is the rest of the article. Let's just write it. Rest of the article, it's gonna say network requests bad, HTML good. Okay, thank you for that link. Let's move on. This is pissing me off. You don't know how fucking much you got. I was expecting to do a relaxed stream. I was like, let's do this for 1 hour. It's insanely hot in this room. You're gonna go to the beach later. Let's just go through these links, just finish the episode, and that's gonna be it. No one's gonna get you pissed. 5th fucking link, you already got me grilled. God bless it, man. Let's finish reading this. I'm not even gonna pay attention to the goddamn chat because I don't give a fuck. There's something not quite right here. My spidey sense is telling me that these are some non-existent problems that I'm going to solve without a framework. If your site doesn't have any interactive elements, it does. It does. My site and every fucking site ever made, has interactive elements. Let's go to my site. Let's go to my... Okay, kids, is my site even here? There's an interactive element. Look at this. You clicky, bam, interactive element. You know what this is? A fucking form. How are you gonna make a form? I don't fucking know. Maybe a framework or use jQuery. Whatever. Click post. Oh, look, what is that? It is interactive. And every fucking thing in here, it's interactive. But, cool. If your site doesn't need any interactive elements, what are you rendering? Fucking text? Anyway, this extra bloat. Bloat. These extra few kilobytes in the world of fast internet and insane computers, this extra bloat seems to go against one of the main reasons for moving to an SSG, making pages faster. Fucking horseshit. Your flashy Gatsby site might be fast on a $2,000 MacBook, but for someone using a budget smartphone... What is a budget smartphone 2020? Best cheap Android phones in 2020. Moto G Power. Google Pixel 4a is a Is this a... You wanna tell me Google Pixel 4a is $300? It was announced, you know when? Fucking yesterday. And it's a budget phone. And... looks ugly. Okay, it's a Pixel. It's all good. Google hasn't designed a good phone since the Nexus 5. That's great. But Pixel 4a specs. Let's see. Qualcomm Snapdragon. You want to tell me that this cannot parse Gatsby? Huh? You want to tell me that this amount of RAM cannot hold a React framework? Go make a Minty and relax a little bit. But for someone using a budget smartphone on a 3G connection, where are they gonna use a 3G connection? On a bus? Guess what? There's a pandemic. Everyone's at home. Frameworks win. That's it. That's it. I'm not using a fucking 3G connection to read. I'm walking my dog. I'm not gonna read your article while walking my dog. It's visible yet unresponsive. For 15 that's fucking... Like, if I change this with the... Actually, let's fucking do it. Let's find... fuck it. Like this... That's horseshit. 15 seconds? That it has anyone in the chat. Okay, now is the time that I'm going to see the chat. Freefu is asking, oh shit, you can inline edit it easy. Yes, you can. If you enable this thing, you can inline edit everything. So this design mode plugin, you can enable it here. You can edit an article that doesn't, it's not needed. Yes, you can do that. Please tell me that in the chat if you ever waited. If you're on a 2G connection in Narnia or whatever, if you ever waited for 15 seconds for the JavaScript to load. I've been in some like shitty places with no reception and whatever, and I haven't waited for more than 3 to 4 seconds for anything to load. And that's fine. Hey, if you cannot wait for 3 seconds for something to load, go fuck yourself. If you cannot wait for 3 seconds, go take a swim. Let your phone load the thing, you go swim, come back, and then it's gonna be loaded. But 15 seconds never happen. Like, this is a fucking... It's not a good enough reason because it's a lie. 15 seconds never ever happen. If the browser needs to parse 200, that's fucking horseshit. What is this for? What is this for? The amount of JavaScript loaded on the homepage of the Gatsby blog, 99 kilobytes gzips measured 2020 411. Getting me pissed. Does a blog even need JavaScript? Yes. In every fucking corner of my blog, I need JavaScript. Every fucking corner of my blog, I need JavaScript. I'm not saying Gatsby is good. I don't even use Gatsby. Right now, I'm using Next.js with static exports. But I hate when people are sweating this, but it doesn't need sweating. hey, if you want to tell me about 11t or whatever, tell me without bashing the other fucking thing. Usually when I'm doing a React workshop, I don't start the workshop with, in the world where jQuery is rubbish and Angular... No, I'm just like, here's how JSX looks like. If you like this, stay in this workshop. If you don't like this, there's the door, and find a Vue workshop or whatever. But I don't start with, oh, that's so bad because someone might load on a page or 15 seconds and a bunch of horseshit. Does the blog even need JavaScript? Yes, it does. Okay, fuck it. We're editing this entire article. Let's do it. Let's enable that fucking thing. Does a blog even need JavaScript? Yes. Chances are... Okay, let's start from here. Chances are, yes, it does most of the time. Cool. Building a Gatsby site with less JavaScript. This brings me to a dilemma. Developing sites with Gatsby is an all-around great experience. I don't know. I've made a video about Gatsby. You can find it on my YouTube. I don't know if the Gatsby developer experience is that good. I prefer Next.js. It's not even close. Anyway, I just prefer that. I'm not saying that Gatsby is bad. Relax. By removing as much as possible, of course. Fortunately, blah, blah, blah. Firstly, you could save a few kilobytes while swapping React for Preact with Gatsby plugin. I use this on the component gallery and it works seamlessly, instantly knocking 30 kilobytes off the JavaScript payload. Fuck it. This is where the stream is gonna end. Seriously, I'm gonna punch my fucking monitor. I hate how developers obsess so much over kilobytes when it doesn't matter. There are 1% of the cases where it matters. In 99% of the cases, it doesn't fucking matter. And I'm gonna repeat this until the end of time. Until some people in this chat, in this stream, in my Twitter, wherever the fuck people follow me are like, Kitsa was goddamn right. Until I convert more people to think like that, I'm gonna talk about this shit. Because I've been talking about it in all of my talks. And I am tired of fucking repeating it. So if you go to kitsa.io, you click talks here. I have 2 talks. 2 of them mention this fucking thing about measuring kilobytes and shit. My 3rd talk, who doesn't have a video, because the audio-video production team fucked it up. And it looks like someone recorded it with a fucking potato. It's called You're Not Facebook. And unless you're Facebook, you don't give a shit about this, okay? Stop measuring kilobytes when they don't matter. Like, there's this method, client.reset store or something on Apollo. Fuck it. This isn't client reset store. Authentication reset store. This does not clear. Whatever. Was it reset store? Yeah. There's this method, client.reset store, and anytime I mention it in my workshops or whatever, immediately the developer response is like, oh, but if you clear the Apollo store, it means you're gonna fetch few more network requests. And I'm like, yes, I'm gonna fetch few more network requests. But then my entire team doesn't have to spend a week on figuring out the Apollo cache. Anywhere we navigate in this app, the cache is gonna be clear because the network requests are gonna be fetched again. No, but that's a few kilobytes of data. Oh no, we're gonna pay 0.0002 cents on AWS for that request. Like, fuck off. Why are you even thinking about that? Solve that problem when it's actually a problem. And you know who is it a problem to? For Facebook and Pinterest and 7 other apps. Are you Facebook? You're not. Are you Airbnb? You're not. Are you Dribble? You're not. You're just a fucking startup or a blog that has like 4 visitors. What are you saving? Are you saving the fucking world? What are you doing? So fucking obsessed. Oh, but my Lighthouse score is 97 point something and I need to make it 99. Why? You don't need to. I've been mentioning this so many times and people who follow me for a long time already know all, like, this rant. But people, like developers, are saving kilobytes for no fucking reason. And it's driving me crazy. Look at all of this story here that it's like not fucking, doesn't matter. Does a blog even need JavaScript? Yeah, building a Gatsby site with less JavaScript doesn't matter. Starting from scratch from 11t. At this point, I felt like something was wrong. Using a framework that heavily pushes client-side JavaScript hurt my feelings, and removing all of that JavaScript seemed like a pretty convoluted place. So I'm tired of this. I'm tired of this. Use Gatsby, use whatever, use a Pixel 4, whatever you want to do it, but just don't measure kilobytes for no fucking reason, because I can't repeat this anymore. Like, anytime this topic comes into discussion, I'm just gonna record a video of myself and I'm gonna be like, and now, time for the traditional Kitsa rant about kilobytes. I'll be back in 7 minutes and I'll play a video and old Kitsa in the video is gonna go on a rant and then I'll be right back without getting pissed. Now I'm sweaty and we spent how much time? Where's my goddamn thing? I don't know how long is the stream. Doesn't matter. We spent like 20 minutes on this bullshit. Jesus Christ, man. And we have 14 responses. Thank you to whoever send the responses. I'm going to send you the link again for new people who just joined. You can send the links here. If you have any links to send. And also, did somebody... Oh, there's one person who retweeted this. So the chance of the CZ license going, it's gonna be to one person who retweeted this. If you... I'm gonna pick a person for a random CZ lifetime license at the end. If you retweet this tweet, at the end of the stream, we're gonna pick one person for a lifetime CZ license. Anyway, let's move on with the links. And don't send me shit like that. You're sending me shit like that to the wrong stream, okay? Wrong person to tell, oh, we need to save kilobytes and optimize Lighthouse. Don't, if you watch this, don't ever send that bullshit my way, ever again. I should just read the title and just skip it next time. Sorry for going on that rant, but you know better for next time. Let's see, what else do we have? COD. Reanimated, blah. By the way, all the links are gonna be on my YouTube at the end of the stream, and the YouTube is, you can find it on that side, like I cannot point there, youtube.com/kitse. You can find all the links that everyone sent in the description. If by any chance I don't talk about all the links, let's see, what else do we have. I just can't with developers. Developers are, on one hand, the smartest people on this planet, on the other hand, the dumbest people to walk on earth. A developer right here, but seriously. I hate, like, there's no such thing as a smart developer, according to yours truly. When someone says that someone is a smart developer, that's all that they are. They could be a smart developer, which means they could solve a particular set of problems in a way. Let's just go here. This is something that I wanted to talk about, actually. And I wrote it as a topic of the day today. I'm like, nah, you're gonna go on a rant. You're gonna go on a rant. Don't put that as the topic of the day. Read people's links. Let's go home. Let's go to the beach. Let's relax. But fuck it. There's no such thing as a smart developer. I don't mean... Let me explain before you clip that and you're like, oh my god, he just... I am a developer, okay? Someone being smart at solving specific problems in development or web development doesn't make them smart for the scenario that they're in. Let's say you have a client, the client has a deadline and needs something solved and whatever. If the developer is smart, meaning they know algorithms and they know their way around certain technologies and languages and things, it doesn't mean they're the smartest person for the job. You might have another developer who's not going to think, oh, we might spend 2 weeks here on saving a few kilobytes here and there, but you might have the person who's smart and is going to solve the problem in a smart way while optimizing for the actual user. So thinking about the user, thinking about the problem at hand. And on the other hand, you have the smart developer who's gonna sweat it to fucking death with solving problems that don't exist and problems that weren't supposed to be solved. And granted, they are smart, but those were not the problems to solve in this case. And I think a lot of developers are stuck in this thing where they're like really smart, but they're using their brain for solving the wrong problems and solving the wrong things. And at the end of the day, they don't get the result. They don't get the things they were supposed to solve. And yet, this is the thing that drives me crazy. And yet, they still feel smug and smart about it. Oh, that's killing me. Like, developers have like, the ego of a developer is through the fucking roof. They're like, they have a way of... I notice these people at conferences. They're like, oh, yeah, you've done that? Oh, you have a business? You have that? Well, I know... Redux Saga though, and they have a face. Trust me, there's a face that says there's a face that a person can show that says I know Redux Saga. There's a face that person can have that says I understand JavaScript generators. But guess what, motherfucker? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. In web development, in the real world, in the dev world, whatever, it doesn't matter. Yet you still have that smug face. Well, I know about serverless. That's the face. Something like that. You know, you're talking about something. You're talking about real things. You did something. You solved something, whatever. They're like, but your Lighthouse core is not 99.9. But why is this a traditional server? Why is that not serverless? But why are you using Gatsby? Why don't you use a drown, okay? Because you're not smart. You're just a fucking annoying asshole. And so many developers think this way, and I'm sorry, I'm gonna repeat this if it's needed. I'm gonna repeat this in every fucking stream. I hate smug developers who think that they're smart, who are solving problems that don't exist, and at the end of the day, they get to feel smug. You get someone who's fucking, I don't know, let's not go there. Let's not go there, okay? Let's not go there, because it's getting insanely hot in this room. My temperature is going up. Let's not go there. Just don't feel smug and smart about problems that are not problems. Solve actual things. I respect people who actually solve actual problems with any technology, any language, any framework, whatever you use, how many kilobytes you waste, whatever, I'm gonna respect you more than the person who's gonna sweat kilobytes to death and network requests and, well, we recently switched to a monolithic, hieroglyphic, Cyrillic, serverless, whatever, and they're not solving the problem at the end of the day. Like I'm mentioning this example in my talk. I was talking to a friend when I was learning GraphQL, and I was asking them about his GraphQL stack because he had more experience than me. I haven't used GraphQL. And you know me, we picked up GraphQL back when I was freelancing a couple of years ago. We picked up GraphQL in the company, and we were using it in the most savage way ever. We were like, yeah, let's use it. Let's use the benefits of GraphQL without sweating it with the parts that suck of GraphQL. And we still delivered to the client. We were fast. We were using client.reset store. We were refetching a bunch of data, blah, blah, blah. It didn't matter at the end of the day. You know why? Because the client had like 4 users visiting the website. So it really wouldn't matter if I was using Redux or Saga or refetching or Apollo Cache or whatever. It didn't matter. If I spent time on that, I just would have been a smartass, and that's it. And I was talking to this friend, and he mentioned their GraphQL solution. And he was like, oh, we have all of these layers, and we have this way of caching it. And as he was talking, I'm like, motherfucker, you did all of that just to feel smart. You did all of that just because you felt bad that other people, like other developers, are actually solving actual problems. And you're like, let me invent a problem to solve, and you solved it. And now you're telling me, and you're feeling so smart. And I ask him, hey, I'm sorry, but what was the website? What was the thing you were working on? And he said it was a hospital webpage or a hospital landing page or something. There's never gonna be a situation ever in a hospital where the nurse is like, hey, doctor, quick, the patient is dying because our landing page is not fast enough. Hey, we gotta save the patient, our landing page is refetching the network requests again. Hey, this patient is bleeding because our landing page is using React instead of 11t. Relax. Make yourself a cup of tea, chamomile, if you can. Sit down and relax for a while, because you're not solving an actual fucking problem. But yet you're gonna feel like solving an actual problem. At the end of the day, you're gonna go home, you're gonna tell your girlfriend, wife, boyfriend, husband, whatever, you're gonna sit down and she's gonna ask you, how was work? You're gonna be like, oh yeah, I actually solved pretty important problems. I spent like 8 hours on connecting a Redux Saga to Redux form, blah, 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 blah. And then the wife or the husband, whoever, falls asleep with their face straight into the plate, like, oh, I'm sorry, honey, you were saying, oh, Redux, oh yeah, can you show me what it is? And then he goes to the page and he's like, 2 input fields, one of them being type text and the second one being type password, and the user can log in. And then they get a divorce. That's it. The wife, the husband is like, well, you were explaining this for the entire lunch? Fuck it, I'm out. That's what happens. But yet that person, that developer, is gonna feel smug, is gonna feel smart, that they connected A with B when it didn't fucking matter. They could have used Z, whether that's Gatsby, React, whatever it is, solve the problem, and eat lunch in peace. Fucking developers are gonna drive me crazy, I'm telling you. What are you even seeing in the chat? Like, it's been what, 30 minutes? It's been 30 minutes, and we haven't seen important things, because I went on this rant, but I just hope, like, if I get one person to trust me on this, and if I get one person to switch the way they think. So Elijah is doing comics now? Mannerisms. How do you comfort a JavaScript bug? Console log hard. That was good. That was good, Elijah. If you made that, congratulations. Over the past several years, I've been authoring a set of front-end web developer jokes. That's awesome. We can see this at the end. We can see this. No, let's see it now. This is gonna be better than whatever else you have sent me. I'm gonna send you the link if you're just joining us. I'm gonna send you the link. Send me more things. We're gonna go rapid fire through all of these links. No, not here, Kitse. How much kilos bites in a pizza? Rickle, Dev. I swear to God, I'm gonna jump through the monitor. Let's see these jokes. When a JavaScript date has gone bad, don't call me. I call back you. I promise. That's painful. But it's good. Dev 1 saw a strange JavaScript function and asked, what is this? Dev 2 responded, I don't know. I would have called you, but I was in a bind. I love puns. I love puns, but I've never read, like, have you ever read a pun and laughed? You read a pun and you're like, oh, right? I just heard that, apparently, because I'm not visiting the internet, the one about, do you know they killed that With Her Spoon actress? No, fuck, I butchered that pun so much. I shouldn't say it. Did you hear? How was the pun? Did you hear that actress was stabbed, Reese, something, and the other person will be like, with her spoon? And you'll be like, no, with her knife. It's lame. Go do it to someone. They're gonna laugh their asses off, and then they're gonna slap you. What do you call Proto? Dunder Proto. Michael Scott was the regional manager where? Mifflin. Why did the TypeScript developer hear clicking sounds? Because they were basically a human typewriter. No. How did the JavaScript developer learn TypeScript so quickly? Because they coded anytime. Ah, that's good. That's good. Terminal. Why do developers trolls love the terminal? Because their pastime is bashing. These are clever. I'm mad, actually. Why was the JavaScript developer sad? Because they didn't know how to express himself. I know this one. What tool do you use to switch versions of Node? Dev 1, never mind. That's hilarious. Why did the child component have great self-esteem? Because its parent kept giving it props. I like this one. Good job, Elijah. If you wrote all of this, you're amazing. Why did the functional component feel lost? Because it didn't know what state it was in. Why did the React hierarchy component give up? Because it surrendered to the propaganda. Ah, come on, that's reaching. Why did the React class component feel relieved? Because it was off the hook. Why couldn't the React... Okay, there are too many. There are too many and we have too many links. We have 30 minutes left. We have 30 minutes left. How many people have retweeted this? There's 7 retweets. So I'm going to choose from 7 retweets unless you actually retweet. Can you repost the formal link again, says Rico? I did. Let's go through the links. We have 30 minutes left. Let's actually go through some of your links. You know that once per stream I have to go on a rant, so it's all good. Wait, where are the fucking... Okay, this is a summary, and Google Forms can only show me few responses of a summary because Google... Fucking hell, man. Okay, let's go through all of these. I think we saw this one, we saw this one. Your blog doesn't need a JavaScript framework. We didn't see... Oh, no, we saw that one. Josh Comaus. Okay, let's see what does Josh have for us. What do we have? While cancelable promises remain a glint, and a cancelable fetch has been a thing since 2019. Let's see. How are developers not tired to do all of this graphics and shit for Twitter? I guess I was doing them at one point. But good for you if you're sharing hot tips and stuff. Amazing. I'm just too lazy, I guess. While cancelable promises remain a glint, and this cancelable fetch has been a thing. I believe this can be used to solve the age-old problem of accidentally setting state in an unmounted component. No more is unmounted, huh? What is a board controller? We pass it a signal to our fetch. When the component unmounts, we abort the request. Is the word abort still not banned from usage? I'm amazed that this is still a thing. Like, this is going away. When you read the article about the JavaScript committee or whoever is working on this, banning this abort controller, think of this stream. You're like, yeah, kids have said it. Basically, this is not going to be a word anymore. Even though it means of canceling something, it's not going to make it in JavaScript, telling you. If the fetch is aborted, these methods never get called. Okay, cool. I've never used this in my entire life, but it's a great tip. If you need that, there's something called abort controller that I haven't heard of. It's all good. Let's move on to another thing. It's so hard to select these things in Google Forms, so sorry for being slow. Former Tesla employee, ID infrastructure is posting in a subforum or some forum. I think I know this. This is from 2018. I know this. And the TLDR is a software team is doing things in a weird way. Blah, blah, blah. I've seen this, and it's 2018. Come on. Let's move on. 711 hash status. What is this? Wait, what the fuck? That could be actually useful. It's an old API. I think they didn't move it. Didn't get a notification today. Form link same for every Twitch stream. No, the form link is not the same. It's different because otherwise I'm gonna lose track of. It's a different form, and I've already sent that form. Built a minimal snake browser game hosted on Versal using Next.js. Check it out. I challenge you to beat 30 points. Do you know what this tweet should be? Built a snake game. Built a snake game. That's the tweet. I built a snake game. Doesn't matter. Like, I've mentioned this before. When I made this website, okay, cannot even fucking... Wow. I don't have any SEO. Great. I tweeted introducing, and I'm going to show you the stack. I'm going to show you the stack. Because back then I was in the mindset. This is made with Redux. This was made with Redux and Redux form. I'm not even fucking kidding. I have one field. I have one field to search here, and I have your Redux form. And here, I'm bragging about the stack. Nobody gives a shit. Technologies used. Oh, stab me. React, Redux, Reselect, FRID, Material UI, Stills, Redux form, React helmet. Hey kids, hey past kids, make chamomile tea and relax a little bit. What are you doing, buddy? What the fuck are you doing? Anyway, when I tweeted out, instead of telling people why I built this, I tweeted introducing... I don't want to say it out loud because it's going to trigger your assistance. I wrote that. Introducing OKG, made with Redux form, blah, blah, blah. The world doesn't care. Tell us why did you build it? So this tweet would be like, remaking a game that existed on a Nokia 3000. And this link may be unsafe. Oh, that hurts. Versil.app links are not safe. Ew. Anyway, I mean great. Is it a traditional Snake game? Yeah. Rebuild Snake. That's the tweet. Rebuild Snake. Cool. Game over. Cannot even play Snake. You're missing an empty space here. Let's move on. Don't send me any links. Don't send me any links unless you expect me to be harsh, because I'm gonna be harsh. That's it. State of Frontend 2020. Surveys taken by developers. What is... Oh, that's important. Is this official? Who is making this, actually? I like the landing page. The landing page looks smooth as fuck. Love whoever made this landing page. It's clean as a macaroni. Why is macaroni clear? I don't know. Close the bar, read the policy. Don't ever use emoji instead of icons. Don't ever use an emoji. Such a beautiful landing page, and it's ruined with emoji. Ah, it's so annoying. I love this landing page, though. Oh, there's a piece of news that the component library I've been working on for making landing pages is soon gonna be live on my GitHub. So github.com/kitze, and I guess can you follow that? I don't know if you can follow that, but I'm gonna like publish it soon. So you'll be able to do this kind of landing page with literally 4 props in React, and I'm so excited for it. I could take this as an inspiration. I like this. Anyway, who's behind this Frontend 2020 report? Marek Gaida, CTO of the software house. Guillermo, Luca Merzeria, Jessica Jordan, Team New... Okay. State of Frontend. Every front... okay. According to so many experts. Where do responders come from? Okay. Let's see. How would you describe your seniority? Oh, I just hate this. Don't describe your seniority, because that thing doesn't exist. Literally. You're not a senior developer. You know why? Because you're not. That's it. You're not a junior developer. You know why? Because you're not. That's it. There's no such thing as a senior as a junior. There's no definition. When there's no definition, how do you... Like, why would this say... How would you describe your seniority? Describe means people have different opinions on what is what. So, it also means it doesn't exist. If I think that I'm a lizard, and other people are like, no, you're human. And I'll be like, no, I'm a fucking lizard. I'm not. Same thing with junior, senior. Let's skip that point. A senior developer doesn't exist. If you have senior developer in your bio anywhere, go and delete it. Right now. You're not a senior. You're just a developer. Relax. Make some chamomile tea. Sit on a chair. Relax. It's fine. React is king. How many people got pissed because of this? Oh, yeah, but not everyone answered. And so many people with slow network connections didn't have the chance to vote on this poll because it was made in React. How many people got pissed because of this sentence? And me? Someone who lives from React, basically, and React is one of my businesses and shit. I'm teaching React. I don't give a flying fuck if React is king. As long as people ask me for workshops and shit, I don't give a crap if Angular 1 has 70 billion more downloads than React. I don't give a crap. I don't know people fight about this shit. It doesn't matter. Which one of these frames? Oh, actually, it slays everyone else, and that hurts. So many people are gonna quit this stream right now because it hurts to see this. Wait, what? There's really such a massive difference between Angular and Vue? I thought Vue was way ahead. What the fuck? Svelte is kicking ass. Good for them. Good for Svelte. Or however you pronounce it. Svelte, whatever. React Backbone. Hey, quick question. Where's 11T? Used by 2 people. One of them wrote that blog post. Which of these frames? Just trolling. I know. Actually, we have an entire Slack channel and more than 12 people use 11T. And they want to save kilobytes, and they're actually saving the world by not using a framework. And by saying this, Make some minty and relax. Which of these frameworks would you like to keep on using and I want to learn in the future? React, Vue.js, Svelte, Angular, Preact, Ember. I'm going to answer this question. Any framework that's going to use JSX, I'm going to use it and learn it in the future. And I'm looking forward, actually, to move from React to something else. I can't wait for the day when I see something and I'm like, oh, that makes sense. Oh, they actually solved global state management instead of telling us to use reducer and context and memo and a bunch of bullshit. I think that the React framework is full of bullshit. But it's the best thing for me because it's using JSX. So as soon as there's something else that's not using templates, because templates are dead, move on, please. It's 2020. Templates are dead. As soon as there's another thing that's innovative and it's using something like JSX or something more hipster than that, I'm moving from React. Which solutions do you use when it comes to state management? Where's MobX? That's sad. That's sad. This should have been on top. It's not on top. React hooks and context API. Wow. Wow. This makes me sad. Like, this is not sweat that you see around. It's tears. My face started crying from the side right now because it's too mainstream to cry from the eyes. I've cried so much from the eyes. From Redux, using it, talking to people about it, convincing people that MobX is better. My eyes are dried, so my face started crying from the sides when I see that Redux and hooks are here. And MobX is somewhere here. Well, MobX is actually mutable, and we think that the web and JavaScript should be pure and... Oh, I'm sorry. You were talking about immutability, so I just dozed off a little bit. Have you used TypeScript during the last year? Wow, TypeScript is kicking ass. Do you like TypeScript better than JavaScript? Yeah, I would never ever go back to writing vanilla JavaScript ever in my life. And I would never trust an app that's written with JavaScript. No matter how many tests I have or whatever, I could never ever go back to writing JavaScript. I have a video about this and I'm going to actually give the video to you because you're lazy to find it on YouTube. And if you're like, hey Kitse, why would you actually recommend TypeScript and why would you get started with it? I made a video 1 year ago and I'm going to paste it here. What do you think about the future of TypeScript? In a few years, JavaScript will turn into something like TypeScript. Really? TypeScript will become the more popular language. I don't give a shit. What else? Where do you usually deploy applications to? My own server, Amazon Web Services, Netlify. Where's Render? Of course nobody's using Render. And of course I'm going to tell you about Render because Render is the best. I moved all of my services there. They support traditional servers. And I would love for more people of the community to get started and try render.com. Because if more people start, it's going to be more stable. They're going to put more effort in it. They're going to put more money in it. This landing page is fucking sweet. Like, I have to put this fucking thing in the component library that I'm making. Wow. Anyway, I'm sad that's not even mentioned here. Because you know why? Netlify and Vercel are the most popular solutions and they're doing the most marketing. And developers, like they're like, oh, this thought leader has mentioned Netlify. This other thought leader has mentioned Vercel. Nothing else exists in the world. Let's just use these two things. Try Render, for God's sake. And it's cheap as fuck. And it's way cheaper than the other solutions. And anyway, do you use continuous integration? Yes, no. This 1,000 people using FileZilla like God intended. On the 9th day, God said, use FileZilla, don't sweat it. Which CI solutions have you used during the last year? GitLab CI, GitHub Actions, Jenkins. I've been actually enjoying, we're using Azure, however you pronounce this, Azure, whatever, for deploying CZ, and I actually like it on one hand. On the other hand, I try to invite someone to the team, to the CZ team, to also be able to do the deployments and shit. And I tried inviting them in like 17 different menus, and they're still not invited because Azure is made by Microsoft. And guess what also is made by Microsoft? Windows 7 and 8 and 9 and 10 and 10 point whatever is made by the same company. So I was like, oh, I cannot invite a person with 2 clicks. Oh, it's not intuitive. That makes sense. That's Microsoft. It's all good. So, but otherwise, Azure has been great. Other that it's completely not user-friendly, yeah, it's been fucking great. Do you make use of containerization? Yes, actually we're using Docker on top of Kubernetes. Do you know that meme? Docker meme truck? Like, these are people deploying their shit. Yeah. Is it this? No, that's not it. These deployed my blog on That's fucking hilarious. Do you see that? That's your blog running on Kubernetes or Docker or whatever. Because you don't need that shit, but you're bored. You want to solve non-existent problems. And of course, you're going to have a Gatsby blog on top of Kubernetes or whatever, or Docker. Docker is more popular. Static about static. Okay. Have you built Jamstack website? I hate the name. Fucking hate the name Jamstack. Which static site generators have you used during the last year? Gatsby, Next.js. Next.js is getting up there. And I've talked about this a million times. I prefer the way you do everything in Next.js compared to Gatsby. Gatsby seems unnecessarily complex, and I'm a big fan of Next.js. Personal opinion. Oh, fuck you. Oh, Gatsby actually has... Relax. Make some chamomile tea. Relax. My opinion. Have you used micro frontends? Thanks God most of you voted no, because this should go to the end. This yes should be just the first number, 1. There should be one person who actually needed it. The rest of them were like, oh, but what if, let's make the shopping cart in Angular and this, because it's, we can save 7 kilobytes here. How do you compose your micro frontends? Web components. I'm gonna scroll past that because we have 15 minutes left on the stream and I don't want to hurt, so it's all good. Do you take care? We have 15 minutes left. How many links did I miss? We have 26 links. Okay, I have 16 more links. I think I'm gonna make it. And how many people? We have 9 retweets. So I'm gonna randomize from 9 people. Unless someone retweets this, I'm gonna randomize from 9 people to get the CZCO free lifetime license. Do you take care of search engine optimization? Yes. No. Cool. How do you approach the subject of SEO? I don't, because I'm not whoever. Use SSR to render the whole page. Yeah, cool. Making the interface friendly for every user. Okay. Do you take care of application accessibility? Yes. No. This should be way bigger. We should take way more care of application accessibility. And for this, I've been loving like Chakra UI. And I don't think my goal is to never ever build a component ever again. We're probably going to do a stream with Sigun from Chakra this Wednesday on Chakra UI. So I'm gonna ask all of the dumb questions and he's gonna give me all of the smart answers. So if you want to watch that, you can follow Twitch, YouTube, wherever you watch. I'm gonna give you the link here because you're lazy. I know you're lazy to type it. So twitch.tv/thekitse. We're gonna stream this. And I love that Chakra is super accessible outside of the box. So I don't ever want to build my own component ever again. How do you take care of application accessibility? I use Chakra. It's front-end development. It's a team sport. That's true. It is. Have you worked as part of the development team? Yes. There's 348 people who are lonely. Which of these people were part of your project development team? Backend, UX, UI. Okay, I'm getting too sweaty in this room. Let's scroll past this survey. Have you ever used any handoff tools working the designers? No, yes. Most of them are using handoff tools. Oof. Zeppelin, InVision, Figma, Avocode, Marvel, Author, and so on. There's a massive feature coming in CZ soon. Not gonna talk about it until that's ready, but it's gonna change things, okay? It's gonna shake things up. The browser for developers, that's why it's called, because it's gonna shake things up a little bit. Who is responsible for testing in your software development teams? Have you performed software tests yourself? Okay. Which of these trends solutions will be pretty much dead in 3 years from now? That's an interesting question. Thank you for following. I see you. See you in the corner of my eye that you're following. I appreciate you. Oh, yes! Woo-hoo-hoo! I'm so in. Bring the champagne. I'm there for the funeral. Oh my God, when this is declared dead in 3 years from now. Hey, Google. Remind me 3 years from now to check if Redux is dead. Let me see.
Okay, I'll remind you on August 8th, 2023 at 4:47 p.m.
August 8th. Put it in your calendars. We're making a stream. I swear to God, if I'm streaming by then, if I'm not retired, not giving a fuck about web development on an island somewhere, we're doing a stream. Shut up, Google. Stop listening, you fucking spy. I see that light. Stop listening, fucking asshole. August 8th, I declared it. It would be so... We would get so many people mad if you actually tweeted this. So many people would get mad, and I think I kind of wanted. Tweet the fucking hashtag, Redux funeral. So many people would be... No, don't tweet that. Don't fucking tweet that, but be on my stream. August 8th, 2020... What did you say? 23? 23. We're celebrating. Oh my, css-in-js will be dead? What are you talking about? Web components will be dead. Hey, did you miss the funeral? Did anyone miss the funeral for web components? Because it happens when they were announced. They were like, and now we announce to the world web component, and they're dead. That was literally what happened. People were just fell asleep in the audience. Micro frontends already dead because 7 people in the world are using them. Atomic design, CSS modules, Jamstack. Wow, people are burying all of this shit. You're gonna bury GraphQL? That's hilarious. But it might be. So many people vote. You know why people voted for this? I'm gonna tell you why 369 people voted for this. Because they were like, it's already dead, and REST API already does everything that I need to be done. So why would I even... Okay, that's it. We went through this, and I didn't go through all of your links. I swear to God, if someone actually tweets Redux funeral and tags me, I'm gonna you're gonna get me in trouble, because so many people. Well, actually, real people are working on this, and so many people are relying on it, and so many companies, and you're saying that, and you don't have any feelings, and I won't give a shit, because I don't check Twitter anymore, and I don't give a crap. That's it. Let's see. We have 10 minutes left. I'm gonna try to go to as many links as possible. You said 2 years and it's 2020 now. Math is hard. No, I said that 3 years, and Google reminded me. I said 3 years from now, and Google reminded me in 2023, and it's all good. So relax. Onika is asking me if my component library is using Chakra. Sorry for missing. I went on a long rant today, huh? How about that? And I missed most of your chat, but it's all good. Yes, my component library for landing pages is using Chakra, and I actually started building this component library because for the first time ever I found an API that works, and it's Chakra. Anyway, do it will retweet it. You said 2 years ago and it's 2020 now. Math is hard. Oh, okay, sorry. Yeah, just got Brighteon. Hey, don't do math if you're in this chat and in this stream. Don't do any math, because it's all good. Just make some minty and relax a little bit. You grilled me for the math. Do I seem like I know what I'm talking about? It's 35 degrees in this. Keep your JS apps to date. Reactivated is an open source app that scans your dependencies every 4 hours and generates cool dashboards. This is cool. Never ever going to use it ever, but it's fucking cool because I don't want to have an app installed that checks this. If you want to check it out, the links are gonna be on youtube.com/kitze. So I'm not gonna give you all the links now. They're gonna be on the description of the episode. Let's go through all the links. We have more responses. Announcing the new TypeScript website. Ooh, that's fancy. Am I gonna do all of this in 9 minutes? Fuck yeah. What do you think? This is a fucking game? Announcing the TypeScript website. It's ugly. Oh my god. It seems ugly. No, it's actually good. It's good. It was made by Microsoft standards. Look at this. Do you see this? Do you see this? It's bad. It's really bad. But it's made by... When you say something is bad, then you remember, oh, these are the people who invented Clippy. It's good. Relax. No, actually, like, I don't know, it's very Microsoft-ish design, and I'm not a fan of this boxy design, but I don't know how the previous one looked like. Whatever. Cool. New website. Good for you. Love TypeScript. Fucking big fan of TypeScript. Let's close all of this. Let's move on. People should stop taking everything fucking seriously. Like, if someone goes to, I don't know, to any of one of my websites and they're like, you know what, your landing page sucks, and I'm like, if I know that it sucks, I'll be like, yeah, kinda does. Yeah, I didn't... Yeah, it's fine. Where's the minty? Is the world out of minty? Why is everyone getting pissed at everything? GPU.js, GPU accelerated JavaScript. Huh? Perform massively parallel GPU computations. I can't wait to say this out loud. Oh yeah, our new website? Oh, our new website? Built with GPU. It's all good. Yeah. Haven't you heard of it? React on top of Vue.js, on top of micro frontends, on top of GPU. It's all good. Example, matrix multiplication. Because usually, when you're rendering 4 rectangles on a page for a landing page, you also need generate matrices. However, the plural of matrix is pronounced. Anyway, cool. I love the landing page, so it looks fucking awesome. Love the glitchy thing. Okay, let's move on. 13 more links, 8 more minutes. Gonna do it. Actually, I'm gonna do it until 5:05 p.m. because we have a 5-minute countdown in school. Using ternaries rather than this in JSX. Never do this. Hate ternaries in JSX. Hate ternaries in JSX. My personal preference is to never use ternary in a JSX because they're confusing. But anyway, doesn't matter. Use whatever you want to use. Are you saying devs shouldn't care about performance, Kitze? Somebody send this as a link. Send it in the chat with your name. Let's discuss it. Hop on a stream. Whoever sent this, somebody send me a link saying, do you think that developers shouldn't care about performance? Developers should care about performance. I think what I was saying is developers care too much about bullshit that doesn't matter. Your website, your app is performant enough. What's missing in this case is a bit of minty to make it sit in a chair and relax a little bit. Your apps are performant enough. When you're taking your Lighthouse score from 89 to 99 and you have 17 users and all of them are from USA and they're on a 5G network and you're telling me that did you care for performance? Guess what? Guess who's going to the store, entering the store, looking around, is like, where's the minty? Oh, it's here. I'll take 1 pack of minty. I'm gonna drink all of this because I've been caring for performance too much. I need to relax a little bit. Let's move on. Somebody send it as a fucking link and I cannot believe it. Say it in the chat. Just released our menu board software to every McDonald's store in the US, built with Polymer to be completely modular. Yo! That's the perfect setup. McDonald's is using Polymer because everything on the menu was already shit. So they were like, which one of these frameworks would suit our McBurger shit? Oh yes, it's Polymer. That's hilarious. They're like, should we get anything? They're like, should we use anything that's actually good? And they're like, nah, but our food actually sucks. Okay. That's hilarious. Are you saying that? No, I'm making a joke. Look around. Where's the minty? I'm making a joke. Relax, Jesus. reactquery.10stack.com. We already saw this. Why did someone like? We've been mentioning this every fucking stream. React Query rocks. It's awesome. Check it out at React Query at 10stack.com. Let's move on. Foo.com. Kids say, are you saying devs should write sloppy code? Oh, now you're trolling me. Fuck off. Not reading that. Next Chakra UI docs migration. Oh, this is the migration docs for the new Chakra UI. Hopefully, I'm gonna discuss that with Segan on the Wednesday stream, and I can't wait for this stream if it actually happens. So make sure to follow the channel if you wanna see the Chakra stream. Let's move on. We have a few more links, and we're out of here. 7 more links. Oh, now you started sending links, you fuckers. So hot in this room. How many degrees in this room? Like, kill me, stab me. 30 watt, unavailable. Great. Cannot even see that. Tauri, build smaller, faster, more secure desktop animations with a web floor. Oh, this is like an alternative to... Is this an alternative to... Come on, kids. Electron. That's epic. I need to try this. Toolkit that from now on, I've been fucking around. I've been releasing only readmes and tweets for my libraries. My next library, the one that I'm doing the component library thingy for landing pages, you bet your ass that I'm wearing a hat and sitting by a fireplace and telling you about my library. You bet. If I announce a library from now on without sitting in a cozy setting with a hat on, looking like I'm announcing the next Hollywood movie or whatever, that's it. No more readmes. Next library, I'm sitting down with a fat ass cigarette and I'm like, new component libraries, motherfuckers, you are not ready for it. I'm doing that because I love this. I love that developers are taking their shit seriously. What is Tari? History and philosophy. It would be so funny. Well, I made this 2 weeks ago and that's the history of it because it's new. Anyway, I'm just trolling. I need to check this out because I'm desperately looking, like, you know that CZ is built with Electron and Electron has its own shortcomings, so we're kind of looking for an Electron alternative. Let's move on. Tari Studio. GPU.rocks. Tari, okay. And you should call the library landing page component library thingy. Actually, I picked a name for it, and I also said it on stream. And somebody's gonna take the npm package, so that's why I don't want to say it out loud because it's a pretty cool name. Mitshi's bare minimum hexapod robot simulator. This page might feel slow at first, but it's also eagerly loading and mounting the 3D plot behind the scenes. You can actually already navigate to all of the links below, which I recommend, even if this page hasn't full. What the fuck is this thing? Inverse kinematics, leg patterns. Let's see. That's fucking epic. So this is the thing. I don't give a crap what this was built with. I don't give a crap if you use 11t on top of Kubernetes, on top of micro frontends. This is dope as fuck. And that's all that matters. When you build something, is it dope as fuck? Or is it a page with some text on it? If it's a page with some text on it, right? And you tell me, if you sit by a fireside with a hat and you tell me a story about how your blog was built, guess what? I'm immediately taking the nearest pillow and I'm going for a nap. If you're like, oh yeah, it's a blog with no blog posts, but let me tell you the story. And I go, don't tell me the story. Write a fucking article. And then I'm gonna read your blog, and then I don't care if it's built on top of 7 different stacks with optimizing kilobytes, whatever the fuck. This is dope. I don't care how many kilobytes it is. It's fucking awesome. I don't even know what it is. Can I move this thing? Probably not. Let's move on. It's gonna be on my YouTube, so you can check it out there. It's fine. 5 more links, and it's fucking 5 more goddamn links, and I'm going to the beach. That's what I'm doing because this room is a fucking sauna. Maybe Okay, I don't know why someone sent that. We have a few more links. As I said, I'm not going through all the links. Somebody once said, send porn. Because apparently they're 12 and they're like, oh, Kitty's gonna click on it. You know, it's gonna be so funny. Everyone's gonna see, oh, Kitty open porn. Oh, it's hilarious. Don't send that. Instead, grab some tea and relax a little bit. Welcome to a utility package for guessing dates format. That's epic. I love this shit. Oh my god, I love this. I needed this so much in my life. I am in love with this. This one wins. It's not like there was gonna be a winner for the thing, but this one wins. I don't know what. You win a cookie or something. I needed this so bad. Oh my is it a CLI? So wait a second. Instead of making this a website where I can go and actually paste a date, you made this a CLI. I'm taking that cookie back. Don't ever make a CLI for no fucking reason when it can be a web page. What the fuck, man? Not going down that hole. Not discussing that. People making CLIs for no fucking reason. R3F bubbles. I think we saw this demo. Somebody sent it twice. No, this is something else. Was this made with the web? This looks like that movie Arrival. Holy mother. Is this interactable? It's not. But it's running on web shit. Yo, we can run this in the browser, but as soon as I have more than 5 rectangles, I have to use React, whatever the fuck it was called. Come on, chat, help me. I'm blanking out here. The thing when you scroll a long list. React virtualized. As soon as I have more than 5 rectangles, I have to use virtualized. But I can have a blobby thing that they can use in the latest Interstellar or whatever. Is there a new Interstellar? Probably not. And it works on the web. Ladies and gentlemen, the web, everybody, can run fucking scientific blobs, and also people are optimizing rectangles to take less space on the web. Kill me, kill me, kill me. Someone is just sending links instead of chatting, and I'm not gonna do that. kitse.u/should calm down. That's hilarious. Virtualization, yeah. And you ask why we need matrices from the previous library. This is exactly why. Yes, we need matrices from the previous library, and we also need matrices. If someone explains their blog, you're like, where's the nearest mattress? And a pillow, because I need to go down for a nap. Somebody is describing the technology they use to build their blog, and I suddenly have the urge to go for a nap. I think we go to everything. Jesus Christ, thank you so much for the links that you said. If you care about the links, I'm gonna post them in the description of this video when it's gonna be live. youtube.com/kitse. One last thing we have to do. Of course we have to do this shit. Thank you to whoever retweeted the tweet. Now you're getting a CZ lifetime license forever and ever and ever. Somebody actually tweeted, Redux will be dead in 3 years. Hashtag Redux funeral. The Kitse. That's hilarious. Somebody actually made the hashtag. Somebody's gonna kick my ass. Like, I'm expecting to come back from the beach or whatever the fuck. I'm gonna check Twitter and people are like, oh my god, did you say that about Redux? And I'm gonna reply with a link of just a package of Minty. And nobody's gonna get the joke except we, the people from this chat, from this stream. And other people are gonna be like, oh, what is with the Minty? And they're not gonna get it. Anyway, where's the goddamn link? Oh, somebody's retweeting now. Too late, Atlas. I saw that. Too fucking late. Oh, fuck. Where did I go? I pasted the wrong thing because I'm a dumbass. Yeah, this should be the thing. This should be the thing. Whoever retweeted this is going to get a CZ license. How many people retweeted it? 13 retweets. Okay, let's go to luckyretweet.co. Also built by yours truly. Link to tweet. Number of winners 1. Let's draw. Fair and square. Whoever gets it, gets it. Lucky retweeter, Steffi128. Hey, you've been in the stream, you lucky punk. Just send me an email, Steffi. christian.mkd.gmail.com. Send me an email here and congratulations, you will get an email with your CZ license. Go check out CZ at cz.co. It's the browser for developers. We've been working on a release every fucking day. There's a new alpha release. If you're on the alpha channel, you can actually hop to our Slack community and we can hang out and shit. So if you choose, don't choose stable. Live on the edge. Come on, be beta, alpha, join the Slack community. We can hang out, we can shape the future of the web. This is one of my favorite features that we added this week, basically. We have this like cookies and... Oh, 11T doesn't have any cookies, of course. Let's go to my website, it has all sorts of shit. Let's go to a website that has shit. Sizzy has shit, right? Come on, man. Yeah. Look, you can edit your cookies, but with a calendar component. Anyway, I'm super excited for everything that we're doing here. I hate when I'm talking about my own products. It's all good. Let's go back to this screen. You can check it out at cz.co. Yeah, you can check out my shit at kitsa.io. And that would be it. Thank you very much for watching this stream. I think we made it around 1 hour, exactly 1 hour. I'm having a lot of fun. I hope you're not taking everything that I'm saying in this stream seriously. And if you're using whatever I'm talking, whatever I'm making jokes about, and if you're like, oh my god, but I actually use that, you know what to do. Go to the nearest store, grab some minty, and relax. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you in the new stream, which is hopefully on Monday.